All right. So, good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining today on such a short notice. Understand that it's a very important event, closing ceremony of the API literacy program. So, this was conducted by the Educational Activities Committee of IEEE Mangalore subsection. We are a subsection in IEEE Bangalore section, and this program was also supported by IEEE Region 10 Educational Activities. So, just to give a quick overview of the work that we have done in this, this is mainly for Som, who is here from Postman team. So, welcome, Som. This is just a quick background for you as to what we did and how we took this program forward. So, we had a curtain raiser session for this program on July 22. The main purpose was to let the participants know what this program will be bringing forward to them, and if they think that their friends also would be interested, they can circulate this information. And in the next day, that is on July 23rd, we had a session one of this program, and we introduced APIs, we introduced Postman, and we spoke about how APIs work. Primarily, it was discussion on the REST API with the analogy of the digital restaurant and the slides that Postman had given us. So we reused some of those slides. And we introduced the Postman classroom program, which Kosh and ITK and Postman are doing together. And after that, they were given time to complete that particular exercise. We initially kept a deadline of July 28, but students had exams, so they requested us to extend it, and we extended it for them. Then we had the second session of this program on July 29th. We ensured that we do it on Saturday so that they can attend it without much of problem. And in this session, we spoke about REST APIs, SOAP APIs, GraphQL, gRPC, and I introduced to all of them what are the publicly available collections available in Postman for each category of these APIs. And one thing that you might see that we have given YouTube recording at every step. The reason was very simple that some students had exams and others not. So we still wanted everybody to participate as much as possible in this program. So we kept giving YouTube recordings so that we ensure that people get equal opportunities. And session three of this program was held on August 5th, where I spoke about how FitIoT Lab in France uses REST APIs for remotely permitting the users to control the IoT devices. There are 6 locations of FitIoT Lab in France, and I logged into the portal of FitIoT Lab and I demonstrated how sitting, from a laptop here, we can use that lab. And also I showed a web page to all of the people where we saw there were a lot of REST APIs that were listed by them. The statistics are as follows. We had about 120 participants from more than 15 engineering colleges in Karnataka who completed the Postman classroom program. Thanks to you, Som, for bringing forward this certification program from Postman. Students had fantastic feedback. And we made a criteria that if they would like to go to the next phase. So this was a training phase that we had, after which we went into the project phase. So in that, we made a criteria that for them to participate in project competition, they must complete Postman classroom program. And we started the registration. We had 28 teams who registered for the project competition, again, from more than 15 to 20 engineering colleges. And then finally, 16 teams were able to submit the project on deadline. I did follow up with the other teams, but they had exams and then certain things changed suddenly in their schedule, so they could not make it to the submission deadline. Even we had initially the deadline of August 20. I extended 3 days so that if exams are there, we can kind of take care of it. But we had a hard deadline to submit all these reports to IEEE by September 1st, which is tomorrow. So we could not extend it further. But I'll still reach out to those 12 teams and see once this program is over, whether they would just like to submit the projects that they had initiated. Maybe they were on the verge of completion, and see if we can do something with those projects. Finally, the project evaluation phase was taken care from August 24th to August 31st. And thanks again to the team from Postman. So we had evaluation done by the Postman team. So Som helped us in finding people. Som himself was also involved. And then we had also one of the companies in Urpi, which is very well known, 99 Games, we had evaluators coming from the 99 Games company also. So this was a quick background. Before I go forward, I would just like to take a moment to support all the entities who supported us in successfully conducting this program, starting with IEEE Region 10 educational activities, our parent section, which is Bangalore section, Postman, of course, for supporting us in so many different ways, Posh for providing the hard copy of the certificates for the Postman Classroom program, 99 Games came on board on the evaluation through TIE Mangalore chapter. So when I posted this in one of the industry forums group, TI Mangalore representatives picked it up. They put me in touch with 99 Games, and that's how we got them onto the evaluation panel. But the good news for all the students is that the projects were evaluated by industry people involving Postman as well as 99 Games. So I would like to take a pause at this point and would like to hand over to Som to tell us about his experience of evaluating the projects, and he also looked at the background about this particular program. So if there are any inputs, how we can improve it, what can we do, going forward from here. So I will stop sharing the screen for a moment to have Som on the spotlight. And Som, over to you.
Yeah, thank you, Professor Mohit, for the introduction. Yeah, we really enjoyed as a team, like going through all the projects, and we have been working with NITK for more than a year now. We introduced Postman Classroom Program 2 years back with Postman Student Program as a subsidiary where we work with universities. But as a whole, for a quick introduction of mine as well, I work as a growth manager for the Postman Student Program. And our goal is to promote API literacy among students and help students to learn about the power of APIs. And this particular event was really establishing the benchmarks for how APIs can be used even in a remote areas and in different project initiatives, not just in softwares, but I have seen some of the projects has been used even with hardwares, particularly HiveLink was a really good project that way. And its whole Postman team has actually gone through the project initiatives, like the student program team, our manager has also gone through it. And everyone enjoyed the demos since we have recorded a pretty good videos and YouTube Postman collections, GitHub submissions. So it was really well for us to go through such details. And looking at the projects, we can think like how you are getting the API literacy. Like it's not just understanding the fundamentals of APIs, but ability to build applications and specifically with hardwares and other technologies as well. So I'm really glad like we are part of this event, and we definitely look forward to it. More events like this. And if you are into like if you enjoyed working with projects, we are also coming up with more content which are around project-based learnings. So we'll definitely have more content for you via NITK or your own university to learn more about how to build projects with APIs. Yeah, thanks, Professor Moon.
Thanks, Som. Yeah, it has been an excellent experience for us working with you from 1 year as an ITK, and also thank you so much for collaborating with IEEE Mangalore subsection for this initiative. I also take a moment to read out the feedback one of our another evaluator who could not join the session today, but he's from 99 Games, and his name is Shanmukh Raja M. He works at 99 Games. And I would also like to thank Mr. Vinod from TIE Mangalore, who put me in touch with Shanmukh. So Shanmukh has sent a message to me, which I will read out on his behalf to all the members. So he says, overall, the assignments demonstrated consumption of RESTful APIs, developing UI UX, documenting and presenting the applicability. Assignments like Beehive, MedDot, project involving stock market analysis are quite innovative one, showing in quick time how powerfully prototype can be developed and demonstrated. However, few projects need substantial improvement in terms of presentation, implementation, and documenting. AI and ML are very good in terms of developing innovative prototypes. Students didn't ponder in this area much, particularly they did not use too much of AI ML. However, this is a first step towards understanding APIs, and teams can spend time in exploring different API types, sources, and develop many utilities by consuming them. I wish all the teams very best and looking for more innovative prototypes getting developed from them. Thank you, is what Shanmukh has to say to us. So we thank Shanmukh in his absence and Mr. Vinod also in his absence for helping us. Now let's move forward. As promised, with this session will not be more than 30 minutes. So let's go to the most interesting part of it for what the students are waiting here. So let me start sharing my screen again. And please let me know. Please let me know if my screen is visible. So Som, can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can see.
All right. Yeah. So this is our students pattern. You can see the moment I tell them to tell me whether my screen is visible or not, all of them start giving me thumbs up and raise their hands. We had a lot of fun in this program for the 3 sessions that we had, and they were very responsive. Okay, so let's go forward, guys, and look forward to seeing who the winners are. The third prize, congratulations to the team Code Crafters. All of you, please give a big hand to Code Crafters. Of course, it's a silent hand, but virtually give a big hand to them. The name of the college is Canara Engineering College. The students' names are the following: Giridhar Kini, Kartik Prabhu, Abhay Kamath, Ananya Ji Nayak, Hari Kishan, and there were 2 mentors for them, Ashwini Holla, VR, and Alok Ranjan. So congratulations, team Code Crafters, for getting the third prize. I have also done one thing. I have put up the feedback from the evaluation team for all of you. This was the feedback that we got from the evaluation team. They said it's extremely impressive. Glad that you added the disclaimer about the financial advice on the main page, but functionality seems great. The T is misplaced, that should be down. The request in the postman collection shared was empty. It would have it would have been good to see the API calls that you used in your project. UI might be a little hard to interpret for those who are less familiar with stocks. Would be helpful to associate the numbered options with the stock names and add a little more description for the response. So this is a feedback coming directly from the evaluation team to you. So please take care of this feedback and do take this project forward. Congratulations again, Team Code Crafters. Let's go to the second prize winners. The second prize winners are Team Rudra from Sayadri College of Engineering and Management. The students are Devesh Shetty, Srujan Rai, Sunny Dikaje, Kaushik KU, Divya, and the mentors is Mustafa Bastikodi. I'm sorry if I have pronounced any name incorrectly. Many congratulations to Team Rudra for winning second prize. We have feedback again from the evaluation team. They said it's an amazing project. App works very well and it has a clean user interface. The evaluators also loved that it shows a message when an image that is not a plant is also shared. So many congratulations, Team Rudra. And that brings us now to our first prize winners. So here we go. The first prize winners are HiveLink, which is surprisingly a team from 2 different engineering colleges put together with St. Joseph Engineering College and Canara Engineering College. And the students, Ajwin D'Souza from St. Joseph Engineering College, Aditya P from Canara Engineering College, Samir Hegde from also Canara Engineering College, and the mentors is Madhvi Gatti. Congratulations, Team HiveLink. We had a fantastic experience with this project. We got very good feedback from all the evaluators on HiveLink. Most important part being, it's one of the most beautiful examples which showcased how APIs can meet hardware. Even I looked at the YouTube video and I was just thrilled to see the way the team had made use of APIs and integrated with hardware. And the feedback also says that this is a very useful tool in the real world, and you should consider taking this project forward and share it with the beekeepers, is what the evaluation team says. So congratulations once again to all of you. Som, would you like to take a minute to congratulate our team members and maybe you want to speak anything about these 3 projects?
Yeah, these 3 I was definitely expecting in the top 3. You have all these 3 have done really great job in overall. There are a lot of other projects which has like really good potential, but I feel the presentation was somewhere lacking in terms of like how you record your videos or present something in, especially like when you are doing project submissions. So the code part is one thing, like where you are solving a problem, but how you present it to the world is also really important. And all these three teams have done that really well. Specifically for Hivelink, as I said, like it's included a lot of hardware parts, and it was something which especially our US team like they haven't thought of using APIs in such ways in projects from students, and it was something unexpected for us as well. So congratulations all the teams. Yeah, and the second project I really liked was around the stock decision making. I know like the technically it requires a lot of understanding about the tech. However, there can be some improvements on the UI side. But yeah, I definitely like that project as well. Yeah, congratulations everyone.
Yeah. Thanks again, Som, and we are very glad that the projects reached US and the teams from US Postman were evaluating. It's a matter of
Yeah,
pride
Claire
for us.
actually, yeah, Claire project from our team actually gave all the comments. So whatever comments you are seeing from Postman is from our San Francisco team.
Yeah. Thank you so much for involving them in the evaluation team, and very glad to know that all these projects were sent out to the US team and they evaluated. And thanks also for helping us in the certification program. Before we close the session today, yeah, one is a big thank you to all of you for participating so diligently, even on short notice. Today we got more than 50 people to attend. I would just like to conclude this note by saying that uh, together again, IEEE Mangalore subsection, Kosh and ITK, and Postmen are coming up with another thing called the API Day Coastal Karnataka, which is tentatively sometime going to be in October first week. And we will have a very good half day in-person event. The venue details and all will be shared. Again, mainly we would like to invite all those people who have completed the Postman Classroom program. If your friends have not completed it, please motivate them to complete that program and join us on API Day Coastal Karnataka. So would you just also like to mention before we call off today as to what is the plan? You also mentioned in brief, but you can just tell them once again that we are going to do in the API Day.
Sure, yeah. So API days are something which are a regional event which we do with Postman student program. So we have done a lot of API days like API Day Sri Lanka or API Day Delhi or Pilani. So we are coming up first time for the coastal Karnataka region. And it's more of a celebration for all the students who are going through the API literacy program, and you are building really good projects. So our goal is to provide you opportunity to learn with industry speakers or even speak from your behalf, like getting opportunity to speak about whatever you have learned or built with these programs. So yeah, definitely it will be an interesting event, and we will be launching our new programs as well. So if you are looking forward to more content with Postman and more certifications or learning materials from Postman, definitely attend the event.
Sure. Thank you. Thanks, Som. We will keep in touch with you, and I'll start the process of taking pre-registrations for the API Day Coastal Karnataka. Thank you for joining us today, Som, and thank you again for all the help in this particular program. Thanks to all the students who have joined here. We will get in touch with you and your mentors soon to share the prizes. And Som has already sent me some goodies for the people who are participating in this event. So even some students who did not win the prizes today, we will ensure that we share those goodies with you, and we want you to keep these projects moving forward. So definitely the goodies will be coming along your way. We just need 1 or 2 weeks of time to send the goodies, and the cash prizes will be immediately sent out by tomorrow itself. Thank you once again, everyone. Have a nice day ahead, and looking forward to working with all of you again and meeting you in person for the API Day Coastal Karnataka. Thanks again. Thank you, Som.
Yeah, thank you everyone.
Bye-bye.